relations with the government here, People's Republic of China, and we have people-to-people relations in Taiwan. Those MPs, members of my caucus, the members of our caucus, participated in the people-to-people proportion of that trip. But no, not in the government proportion, and that's straightforward, not causing confusion about what the policy is of the government, the policy of Canada that has been the policy of liberal governments and the policy of conservative governments over the course of the last 55 years.
Prochaine question, Laurence.
Oui, bonjour, M. Carney, Laurence Martin, Radio-Canada. Dans la stratégie Indo-Pacifique, le Canada décrivait la Chine comme une puissance de plus en plus perturbatrice. Est-ce que c'était un choix de mots judicieux? Est-ce que pour vous, la Chine, c'est une puissance perturbatrice?
Il y a des hyperpuissances perturbatrices qui existent dans le monde. Plus qu'une. Et ça, c'est le monde comme il est. C'est la vérité, c'est la réalité. Et il faut pour le Canada d'avoir des relations avec des grandes puissances, des relations commerciales, mais des relations qui sont calibrées à nos intérêts et nos valeurs.
Mais est-ce que la Chine est une puissance perturbatrice?
C'est pas mon objectif. Je n'étais pas membre du gouvernement à ce moment-là.
Donc vous n'êtes pas d'accord?
Prochaine question, Ashley.
Vous avez changé d'avis?
Je n'étais pas là.
Ashley Burke.
Ce n'était pas mon avis, madame.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Less than a year ago, you said that China was the biggest security threat to Canada. Do you still believe that?
The security landscape continues to change. And in a world that's more dangerous and divided, we face many threats. That's the reality. And the job, my responsibilities as Prime Minister, the job of the government, is to manage those threats. You manage those threats by building resilience, building security. You manage those threats through alliances. You manage those threats through engagement. And we're pursuing all of those. And I would say that, well, the threat environment has increased. The risks have multiplied. So too has our resilience and our engagement, which is protecting Canadians on balance.
But does that threat from
Next
China still
question.
exist?
I'll refer to my previous answer.
Next question, Martina.
Prime Minister Martina Stavis, New York Times. After your visit, is it fair to say that you're concluding that China is a more predictable and maybe reliable partner to Canada than the United States is today? Well,
let me answer it. I'm going to answer it directly with respect to the relations with China and our engagement with China. And I will say that from the first conversation I had with Premier Lee, telephone conversation, then the meeting in New York, the long meeting with President Xi in Korea, and then the meetings over the course of the last few days. There are a number of specific issues, and I've outlined them that where we've made progress in our strategic partnership. But we spent a fair bit of time in all of those meetings about the guardrails, if you will, of the relationship, where we felt we could cooperate, where we had differences of opinion, where we had differences of view in the system, respecting each other's differences in the system. And that sort of candid and consistent dialogue, frank dialogue, that leads to a more predictable and effective relationship. Our relationship, the one comparison I will give you with the United States, our relationship, this is no insight, is much more multifaceted, much deeper, much broader than it is with China. But yes, in terms of the way that our relationship has progressed in recent months with China, it is more predictable, and you see results coming from that.
Next
Thank you.
La prévisibilité, oui, c'est well. c'est nécessaire de faire une petite explication parce qu'il y a des enjeux clairs pour la coopération entre le Canada